People always say friendship gets harder as you grow older, but for me, it was a complete opposite. When I was a kid, I would always get bullied for my height, my weight, and the language barrier. I grew up in a place where the majority language isn't my first or my second language. So the language barrier was always there. And when I was a kid, I was quite tall, I was big, I was heavier than the majority of my classmates. And it was hard making friends, and it was really hard trying to fit in. When I was in primary school, I only have like two of the closest best friends. But one changed school and the other sadly passed away when I was in primary 4. She's around 10 years old. Those two are one of my closest friends. We would always have lunch together, eat together, talk, and just play together. And most of my childhood days I spent at home, watching cartoons, playing video games. And one of my fond memories were watching Nickelodeon's iCarly, Drake and Josh, Victorious with my sister. That's how my relationship with my sister are very close because of those Nickelodeon's show. And I remember vividly when I was a kid, there are some groups of children my age would always try to ignore me, like bully me and trying to avoid me whenever I try to fit in. Just because of one of them in the group hates me. So like he manipulates other into hating me too. And so I have a very, very lonely childhood. But good things. I have my sister, my brother, my mom and my dad. So yeah, that's my childhood. But during my teenage years, it's completely different. It's when I try to fit in. Like everything I do, I would always try to fit in certain groups of people. Like if I'm in this group, I try to fit in with them. And then if I'm in this other group, I will try to fit in with them. Those were the years where I tried to say yes to everything. Even though playing football are not one of my favorite hobbies, but I used to join my friend, just play sports, any sports, because I would try to fit in whenever possible. And then towards the end of the day, I would still be lonely. Like they would still do things together without me invited. It's like I'm always the last person to be invited in everything and anything. No matter how much I've tried to fit in, I'm always the last person to be invited. And social media, mainly Facebook, because that's the main social media platform back in my days, would always make it worse. Like sometimes when I look at my friend groups going out, having fun, taking pictures, making videos, feels like I'm always left out, you know? The thing is, they never invite me. It's like they have plans together, but I'm always excluded. So when I see them having fun, going out as a friend group, it hurts a lot. But not to disregard everything during my teenage years, I do make some friends towards the end of it. When I was in Form 4, Form 5, which is when I was 16 and 17, I do make friends. I cherish them. I have an enjoyable moments with them. Even though our friendship only happens in high school, I do appreciate them. I do appreciate the moment we spend together, the moment we do something stupid in class, the moment we make our teachers mad. But I still feel lonely during my teenage years. And as of right now, I lost contact with most of them. And I do have a few certain friends who I would always play games together with during our high school years, and especially during exam. I still remember during SPM, which is Sijil Pendidikan Malaysia, which is an exam towards the end of your high school years. And I still remember, instead of studying, me and my friend we play games. Yeah, we'll play Minecraft the whole day. I still remember this time we'll play Minecraft, we'll play Unturn. Yeah, it was a fun time. But I do wish they would include me more in their like activities. Like if they go out, they have parties. I do appreciate it more if they would invite me. Celebrations like Gawai, Raya, Christmas. I was always never invited. Do you want to see my view anyway? Come, let me show you my view. This is what I look at every morning, every evening. This is the view outside of my room. And that was my high school. Now we move on to my university life. During my university life, one of my favorite moments. I've met friends during my diploma. We've met because we are roommates. We are roommates together, but after a while, we have like similarities. I make music, and he raps, and I, and then I still remember that one time where we create music in our dorm, in our room. We create music. I make music for him, and he would rap. So we make rap music, and then during talent night, my friend he joins the talent night. He raps the song that we make together in our room, in our dorm room, which is one of the most memorable moments during my diploma era. And then I've met another friend along the way, and during the last semester, because during semester 2 until semester 4, it's during COVID lockdown season, and we only do online session. And then during the last semester is when we finally get to be together because we have physical class. And then I was sharing my room with 3 other classmates, and yeah, those are my friends too. And the second most memorable moment that we had was during fasting month. During fasting month, every time we break our fast, I would join them. Even though I'm not a Muslim, but I would join them. We break our fast and we would watch Love Islands, and we will always go to the first episode and just make fun of them. Like, yeah, we just make fun of the contestant in Love Island. It was such a funny moment. Yeah, I do miss those moments. And during my degree, I need to start at level 0 again, where I couldn't make friends. I really couldn't. Even though I tried to fit in a lot, I think it's because of age difference. I entered my degree when I was 25, I think, 25, and most of my classmates were 2019. Age gap and the way we think differently. It's like I can't fit in with them, no matter how much I've tried. And I still remember that day when it was my birthday. So I want to celebrate my birthday. So I invite my friends, the group that I try to fit in with. And as you'll know, none of them came except for one, which is not even in the part of the group that I tried to fit in. It was really sad that day. It was never meant to be. But I'm happy that towards the end of my degree, I made new friends. And I've met new group that I don't need to fit in. I don't need to force myself to fit in to those groups, because it's really easy to just hang out with them. I don't need to change my topic, change the way I speak, change the way I think, just to try to fit in with them, because everything they do, everything they talk about align with my interests and the things that I usually talk about. So it was really fun, and I do appreciate them for sticking out with me, for inviting me to be in their groups. And yeah, it was the end of my semester there in degrees. It was really fun. I appreciate all my friends in degree. I appreciate all my friends in diplomas, and I do miss them. I do miss hanging out with them. And now, as an adult, I've learned that I don't need to fit in to be in a group just to have friends, just to not be lonely. Because personally, being lonely, knowing that I'm lonely is better than knowing that I have friends who make me feel lonely. It is better to know that no one invited me to anything and I didn't miss anything when I know that I don't have groups to fit in, that I don't have friends to invite me to, than having friends that would always constantly going out and know that they didn't invite me. That feels much worse than knowing that you are in fact lonely. Does that make sense? I don't know. If younger me can see what I've become, can see how much I've changed, I would think he would be very happy to what I am now, because being lonely and forever. Along the way in life, you would meet new people, you would meet new friends, you would meet a lot of people. And right now, my circle are small, but my girlfriend made me feel love, you know? At least for now, everything that I want to do, everywhere that I want to go, I would always have my girlfriend with me because we have the same interests in life. And I appreciate her. I appreciate my girlfriend so much. So don't worry, okay? If you feel lonely now, don't worry about it. Times will get better. I promise you. So goodbye.